podcast right now.
Let's see, Far Cry 5. Got to see more footage of that. Got to see gameplay footage of Far Cry 5 for the first time. I'm stoked on that whole franchise, so we don't have to go on about that one. It just looks awesome. Crazy religious cult takes over Hope County, Montana, and you have to run around and liberate, this all these different little towns and stuff. Looks cool. Oh, this is I don't think I talked about this on the last podcast, but it's kind of really made me just sort of upset and sad to call myself a human being, share the species name with other human beings, but a lot of people are raising hell, these social justice warriors, about the enemies in this game are all what would appear to be right-wing fundamentalist Christians and white, you know what I mean? And it's like, well, what the fuck does that even, why would that upset you? Like, you have no problem shooting, brown people that don't speak your language, and they're just, in all the other Far Cry games, you're in some island nation, and it's just like,
that was a video game. This is
so I don't know. There's a bunch of articles about this shit, and like some Twitter shit that caught wind, and I'm just glad that they're sticking to their guns. If I didn't see Far Cry 5 at E3 or some shortened tease or something, I would have been really freaked out, and it would have made me think that they were gonna actually change their content because of that backlash. But
no, fuck that.
It's
they
fantasy.
Don't get to complain about
it's
that.
It's fantasy. It's video games. I like different stories. That stuff gets me excited when I get to go into a story that's not a dude in an exosuit killing aliens. You know what I mean? Because that's every game. Like, I want to play something different. Tell me a different story. Sea of Thieves is being pimped pretty hard. That is, I'm pretty sure, exclusive to Xbox. Open world, cartoony pirate game. Collect maps, hunt for treasure. Dive, dig, looks fun. Kill skeletons with what do they call that big gun? The old
cannon?
The old school like pistols.
Musket?
Yeah, big old musket thing. You got Battlefront 2, lots of gameplay footage of Battlefront 2 at E3.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
that was good.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, that looks really good.
I'm ready. I was late to the first one and kicked myself as soon as I started playing it. Like, I played the beta, and then like I think a year went by. And the price went way down, and you got all the content with one $40 price tag or $30, whatever they did it for. Mm-hmm. And that looks awesome. They're including the prequels, the new shit. Looks sweet. Lots of Roger from the little Trade Federation droids and stuff.
That game did a good job of making it feel like you were hitting something. Not quite as good as a Halo or something like that, but it definitely had the kickback.
It's probably the sound design in a lot of ways. I mean, just think about that blaster, like just the power of that popping off in your hand, or if you get the bowcaster. Yeah,
it's a little bit of kickback from the weapon, and I almost wonder if the controller doesn't do something different, like just in vibrations or whatever.
Yeah.
The models too, the way that they react to you hitting them, I think has a lot to do with it. Like, some of them just in games where you don't feel it, the models just kind of take the hits and fall over, and
games that do suppression too, you know what I mean? Where like your rounds will slow a running enemy down a little bit, that kind of shit.
Yep.
Halo also has a nice little audio cue when you get a hit or a headshot. You get that little like, it's like, it sounds like someone's opening a can of something. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like,
I was picturing somebody hitting a spittoon or whatever, like just that.
Yeah.
I played some old school Battlefront 2 this week after watching those videos. I had to
go back to
get some kind of a fix. Star Wars fix.
They're fun. They're a lot of fun. I saw Darth Maul. I saw Kylo Ren. I saw Rey, Yoda, Luke, Han, Chewbacca, or some Wookiee on Kashyyyk or something. I think they'll have a Kashyyyk level. You got the Royal City feed from Episode 1 and 2. Mm-hmm. So some new locations, some new characters and stuff. Looks cool. Joe, Star Wars video games. What's the last Star Wars video game you played?
Played Shadows of the Empire, I bet.
Definitely Shadows of the Empire, but after that I played Phantom Menace on just original PlayStation.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
I remember that one, actually. Yeah.
Way better than the movie.
Yeah, you're right.
It's a very low bar.
And it was a terrible, terrible game, honestly.
Yeah, but still way better than the movie.
Yeah. If you looked at those graphics now, you would cry.
Oh, God,
man.
yeah.
Speaking of old graphics, they're remaking Crash Bandicoot, dude.
Nice.
I don't know if anyone played Crash Bandicoot when they
Yeah.
had the PlayStation originally. Oh man, it's dead on the gameplay and the feel. They only just gave it like all new textures and kind of modernized it a little bit, but it's supposed to feel exactly like the original Crash Bandicoot. So they're doing 1, 2, and 3 only on PlayStation though. So
Yeah.
I'm a loser. Call of Duty World War II.
Who cares?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you're right. And here's
Who gives a
where
shit?
here's where
Fuck
I'm
them.
dumb. Like most Call of Duty games, Modern Warfare or Advanced Warfare or whatever the fuck, I'm always like, yeah, whatever. That's a game where you can go in with any skill level, get a bunch of kills, and feel like you're awesome at video games or something. If you're hearing this and you're pissed right now, you're wrong. All right, I'm right. You're fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Get over it.
We
Play a
don't
game
want-
with a skill,
He's
a
right.
higher skill ceiling.
We don't
Yeah,
want
please.
those people to be listening, so, you know.
Yes. Turn
Yeah.
turn it off. Delete the podcast
Yeah.
and get out of here.
If you're
Unfollow.
Yeah, if your favorite multiplayer online shooter is Call of Duty, you're a fucking tool. And I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. I'm sure you've heard it before. The myths are true.
Actually, to your point, there's this fuckhead little, he must be 7 years old kid that lives next door.
They're the worst.
And every time I come home, he's talking to me about Call of Duty and,
Yeah.
oh, you're that kid who likes Halo. And I'm like, yeah, it's better than Call of Duty. And then he like tells me that I'm no fun or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, I just want to go inside and
Never talk to
yeah, you're not part of my life, kid.
Yeah, Halo's real weird where you gotta like sort of think about what you're doing, slow down
Strategize.
sometimes, realize when you're sucking dick, and change and learn from how you're fucking up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I want to know more about this initial interaction with the kid. How did you come to divulge the information that you were a Halo guy to his Call of Duty?
I think he saw me taking my Xbox over to Carl's house or something. He saw me walking outside to my car with my Xbox for some reason. And he was like, you like Xbox? And I was like, yeah, I like Xbox. And he's like, what's your favorite game? And I was like, Halo. And he's like, boo. And,
Fuck
yeah.
out of here, kid. You bother me.
Since then, he's a weird little kid, actually. I feel a certain...
Well, yeah, he's outside talking shit to adults about their entertainment choices.
But yeah, I think he's probably a weird one amongst his peer group. One time I came home and he like motioned for me to roll the window down. He walked up to the, found me as I was pulling in and parking, and he told me that he wanted to punch me in the face. And he's like 7, and he was being goofy about it. He wasn't like disturbed or whatever.
Right.
So I was like, all right, like, go ahead, kid.
Take a shot,
I'll take a punch from a 7-year-old.
Yeah.
And just kind of put my chin out for him, and he didn't have the
I
stones.
thought you were gonna.
So
I thought you were gonna go into like 2 hours later, you wake up in the hospital and they find out this kid's got powers or something.
One punch.
no,
Yeah.
not this time.
His
Yeah,
parents
so-
probably got him GoBots instead of Transformers.
Oh,
That's probably his
yeah.
issue.
Yeah.
Probably. This Call of Duty World War II, the first trailer I saw was like all campaign, and I'm like way into Battlefield 1,
Yeah.
and so I'm like, oh, cool, historic, limited by the real weapons of the time. And then I saw the multiplayer footage. It looks exactly like a reskinned Advanced Warfare. Like everyone's jumping off of everything. They have guns that just spray unlimited bullets,
Yeah.
grenades, all these grenades, rocket launchers, airstrike. I'm like, oh, get the fuck out of here. So I'm officially not into that game anymore. I was considering getting it. Like, oh, maybe this
No,
will be the
fuck-
first Call of Duty game I'll try.
Fuck that. We shouldn't even still be talking about it.
Yeah.
Let's
Moving
bury
on.
it. Let it die at
Let
death.
it die. We got Ori and the Will of the Wisp. You guys heard of this?
No.
So Ori and the Blind Forest. You heard of that's the first one. Platformer, puzzle solving, really artistic, and the music is just like amazing. And yeah, a lot of the reviewers report like getting emotional during playing it. Kind of reminds me of that game Inside. Remember me showing you Inside, that sort of platform game?
Yeah.
But way over the top, like insane, beautiful graphics, and just different from any other platform. I mean, you really can't compare it to anything. That's coming out. I'm interested. You got Beyond Good and Evil 2. Does anyone remember Beyond Good and Evil for the original Xbox?
No.
No.
Okay. Moving on. It looks awesome. They only showed like a reveal cinematic trailer. It's
Is that
pretty
the
cool.
one with the lady who's got like a friend who's a pig or
You
something?
got it.
All right.
Joe's with us. Yes.
And I never played it, but I just remember
Yep.
seeing it.
Yeah,
So
a lot
I
of
can't
talking
help at
animals.
all.
Yeah, it's about an evil corporation that genetically messes with human and animal genetics and turns them into slaves and workers and just weird shit like that. It looks cool.
Babe?
Yeah,
The movie Babe? That's what this
Pig
is
in the
based
City. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is Babe Pig in the City, the second one. Yeah.
I was more of a 4D guy myself.
Yeah. So another one Microsoft spent a lot of time on was Crackdown 3.
Oh, really?
Yeah. As
didn't see any of this shit, yeah.
basically its launch title for the Xbox One X, and every bit of footage I saw of this game, just capital MEH, not interested. Like that kind of cell shading. Looks.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone played Crackdown on the
Crackdown
original.
was
That
awesome when it came out. Yeah.
A lot of fun. This looks exactly like those games. I mean, so yeah, that's my rundown of games. Oh, Assassin's Creed, the Origins, the Egypt one, looks cool.
Yeah, how's that?
But I just don't know if I want to play any more Assassin's Creed games ever. Ubisoft took a year off, right? Like they pretty much were on a schedule of releasing an Assassin's Creed game every single year. So they took a year off, which I'm sure helped. But I don't know. I know it's a huge franchise and there's a lot of fans. So and a lot of people are putting that on their list of like top 5 games shown at E3 this year and stuff. It looks beautiful. It's a big maybe for me, but I don't know.
Wasn't their last one really buggy right when it came out?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what you get when you release a game every year.
Yeah.
Like that's silly. Just silly.
Well, and that's what Mass Effect Andromeda was for me. It was like, man, this game would be kind of fun if they finished it.
Yep.
Just rush. I don't know if you get pressure from above, like you set a release date and it's like, we're not going to delay. You got to release it. Like, what is that? I don't know.
Podcast.